Hello and welcome. This is a step-by-step guide on how to set up our iPhones so we can call and text from our US number when we are traveling outside of the US. First thing we need an eSIM. So I'll just look up airalo on Google and click to get into the website. Here we have several options depending on what your needs are. There are countries that you can look up, there are regions, and depending on the length of your travel, you can choose the 1-day plan or a 3-day plan. So it will take a little bit of research and just choose what you need and we'll go from there. For this example, I'll be buying a Bolivia SIM card and I'll be doing the 1-week plan, as you can see. Just checking that everything works and then it's time to check out. So it will ask you to open an account with them. You can log in with Google too or Apple. It's also a good idea to look out for discount codes before you pay. Like here I found one on a Honey and it's just like $1. It works. Here it will give me some recommendations about the eSIMs, about the devices. As you can see, there are several devices that can work with an eSIM. So once I'm happy with that, I'll just pay. When the order is placed, it will take me to another page. And the important thing that you need is the top-ups. You can check the prices if you run out of data. It will give you a couple more tips about installation, and then we have it. That is the QR code. That's the one we need. Once you have the QR code, it's so much easier. So what we will do, we'll go into settings and then we'll click on cellular. Once we're in cellular, you scroll down a bit and you will going to click on to add eSIM. Then it will give you the option to use a QR code. We're going to click on that. And then it will ask you to scan the QR code. You aim your camera to the QR code you were given and click on continue. Deactivating on that eSIM is going to take a hot minute. At the end of this process, you will have 2 SIMs on your phone. As you can see, it's time to label them. I will leave my American number as primary and I will set up the one I just opened. I will change their name to cellular so I don't make any mistakes. It will ask me for a default line. I will click on the primary one so I can call, iMessage, and FaceTime with my American number. So I'll just leave it like that. And here is the important part. When it asks for the cellular data, I will click on the cellular data, the one that I just opened. And then click on done. And that's it. We're just going to check on the cellular menu. That is the cellular data SIM, the one that is active for cellular. From now on, every time you make a phone call, just make sure it's the primary line which is doing the phone call. As you can see, there's a primary label up there on the keypad. And as you can see, it is working. I'll just calling. We just checked that we are able to make a phone call from outside of the US. Let's see if we can receive a phone call. I'll be using my laptop to call my number. That's it. Good. Then we're going to be checking if the messages can come through. Again, I'm not in the US currently, but let's see if it works. That's it. Have a good one.